what are the keys to good skin?
The keys to good skin is the right routine for your skin and consistency. That's like, first off, you can't go off of what your best friend is using and it works for her. And because she has great glowing skin, because, she could have great glowing skin because of genetics, not necessarily because of what she's using. Because I have a friend like that. She could use whatever and her skin is just genetically, she just has beautiful, amazing skin. I was not born that way, but I have to work at mine.
It's wintertime, obviously. We're going to be ashy and a little dry, some of us out here. What are some things that we can do to make sure that we're overly hydrated?
Yeah, so like one of the things is like just reevaluating your routine when it comes to fall and winter. So like as the weather changes, you want to reevaluate your cleanser first, right? So like if most people like a gel cleanser because they feel like they're getting really clean, but it might be time to transition to something like a creamy cleanser that's a little bit more hydrating. So that's one thing. And then your moisturizer as well. Like you might do like in the summer months, you might be doing a lightweight moisturizer that's oil-free. But then in the winter months, you want something that's a little bit more heavy and more hydrating. And you can also add like a hyaluronic serum before you apply your moisturizer so that way, you're getting that extra boost of hydrate.
Some foods we have to stay away from that are really going to break out our skin.
Okay. Now we're getting there. So, dairy, nobody likes to hear it, but the milk, the cheese, it's usually the cheese. It's usually people, what people say to me, they go, well, I don't really drink milk. I'm like, okay, but what about the cheese? Oh, the cheese, that's the hard one. It's the cheese. I mean, because everybody's sprinkling, oh, I only sprinkle a little. I'm like, okay, but if you sprinkle a little every single day or with every single meal, that's a lot. So I just try to say, think of alternatives, like for my taco, I can put avocado, black beans, onions, tomatoes, jalapenos, like you got all of that you can put on there. Are you really going to miss the cheese? It's just about getting creative. So peanuts and peanut butter are something you want to stay away from if you're acne prone. Instead, you want to opt for cashew butter or almond butter, as long as you don't have a nut allergy, of course. And you can have walnuts, cashews, almonds, but you do have to stay away from peanuts and peanut butter because they are an androgen for acne.
So now your products, how did you come up with the perfect thing for all skin types?
So it's not just one, it's several different products. I think I have like at least 30 now. But it's going to be based on the skin. So my focus is acne and hyperpigmentation. But the one thing people don't realize is when you're treating acne and hyperpigmentation, you're also treating anti-aging. So it's like 2 for 1 when you think about that. So when you're thinking about mandelics and retinols, those are all great for acne prone skin, working on texture and fine lines, but it's also great for anti-aging. So I first was like, I couldn't find the right thing when treating clients. At first, it was like, I need something with this ingredient in it, or I need something with that ingredient in it. So that's what led me to starting my product line in 2017.
2017 to 2022, you are still standing, still going strong. What are some of the things you're hearing from your customers about your products?
Yeah, I mean, luckily they love them. I mean, they see the results. So that's, of course, what makes them love them. And some of my clients have been with me. I've been in business for myself since 2015. And so like some of them have been with me since then at my first location. And then now at my second location, they've traveled with me here. And they're just like so happy for me, which I love to see. They're like, oh my God, I remember when you were in this little 200 square foot, suite. And now look at you. Not that I'm in some huge, but it's bigger. So it's like, okay, we're growing. And so just to constantly give my clients that boost of confidence and self-esteem is the most rewarding thing